another look at your forecast. All right, everybody thinks about retiring one day, and when that time comes, is it good for you to work during your retirement? Here to tell us more is the president and CEO of Wilsey Asset Management, Brent Wilsey. Brent, good morning.
Good morning, good to be here.
It's an interesting topic. I like this.
It is, and it's kind of funny because people are probably saying, what? You know, I'm working 40 years to put my money away, I'm investing right with Brent and doing those right things, and now you're telling me I hit 65, I'm supposed to not stop working? It's like, and that's the key. And I'm not talking about being stressed out with work 50 hours a week, but I'm talking about being more involved is what I'm talking about, because it really makes a big difference for people.
It really does, because you need to have some reason to get up.
Yeah.
You know?
You have some reason to get up, and there's benefits to it. I mean, you have the health benefits. I mean, think about this, and I've been doing this for 40 years. I've seen clients that they do this, they retire the next day, and then in retirement, they get up, they get the newspaper, go sit on the porch, eat their breakfast, go to the couch. They're very lethargic during the retirement, and it really is difficult on their health benefits. And as opposed to when you have to go to work. You get up, you take a shower, you'll walk to your car, walk to work, walk to the bus, whatever it may be. You're active, you're at work, you're moving around. These are very important things. And I know some people that are actually will go to the gym and work out when they're older. I see more people in the gym that are older, but it keeps you going. And the other thing too is social activity. Mm-hmm. It keeps you social, because if you're at home all day watching TV or on the porch reading the paper, you're not talking to people. And there's been surveys of 80 to 90 years old. What is the secret to living so long? They said, being social, being active. And unfortunately, women are much better at this than men. Women are very sociable. Men, we like to just kind of hibernate sometimes, just be by ourselves.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And there are, I mean, you retire at 65, and there are those who want to continue, and in some cases even start another mini career.
They do, and they want to start another career. And we've had people, now I can do my second career. Now I want to start doing this. Sometimes it's just, working part-time in a flower shop. Or I know people that work in construction, they can't do construction any longer, but they like to go to Home Depot and work at Home Depot and talk to people and use their knowledge to help people out. And it's not a full-time thing, it's a part-time job you do. It's something that you want to be committed to, because that's a very important thing, is a sense of being. And I can't tell you how nice it is, even when you're older, that sensation of getting that paycheck. You're getting rewarded for doing something positive. That's another thing. And there's financial benefits to this as well.
Yeah, my dad was a 34-year Navy captain. He retired, wore a uniform every day, decided he wanted to go into business in the private sector. Monday morning, alarm came up. He put on a suit and tie, ended up driving to church.
well, he's still being active there.
But he always had that drive, and he's almost 90 years old, and he's not working anymore, but there's always projects that he's got ahead of him, and it probably the reason why he's about to turn 90.
Yeah, and we did our investment symposium yesterday for our clients, and I have a client, I know he's in his early 90s, and he comes every single time. I know he goes out to social hours. He goes, keep making me money, I'm going to live a lot longer. I said, okay, we will. But there are financial benefits to this as well, because if you don't retire right at 65, you don't have to tap into your 401k or retirement plan, because maybe you're making enough income. Maybe you need a little bit, and been doing this for 25 years, a 6% distribution rate for retirement. Maybe you don't need the 6%. Maybe you need 1 or 2% to have a nice lifestyle in retirement. So it keeps you involved, it keeps you financial. And also, too, what it does is that you don't have to take your Social Security right away. Mm-hmm. So that can grow for you. So in 5-6 years, you could almost double, perhaps, your retirement by doing something you hopefully enjoy. And again, I'm not talking about doing something you hate your boss. Well, now you're financially independent. You say, I don't want to be with that boss. Let me go find something else I want to do. It can help you live much longer and financially better as well.
And give you purpose.
Yes, and I like what you said before we came on. I want you to repeat it again, because it was very good what you said about that gentleman.
When I was a younger man, I heard an older man speaking, and he said, do you know what the #1 cause of death in America is for people 65 and older?
I asked, so what?
He said retirement.
Retirement.
Waking up in the morning and going, okay, what am I going to do today? What's it? No, but the purpose, having purpose in it.
And again, you could even volunteer, but make sure it's something that you're needed, where they need you to be there. If you don't show up, like, gee, John, we needed you at the office today, So just have that sense of purpose is very important, and the financial benefits don't hurt either as well.
That's awesome. Good topic.
Well, good.
Wilsey Asset Management. SmartInvesting2000.com, right?
Correct. That's the website.
I remember.